Wow, go on YouTube. Welcome to another banger reaction video. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I've been MIA, but I'm back, bro. I'm back. Took some time to get something sorted out, but forward back and now, you see me? So I don't see title and don't see thumbnail. So let's jump right into the video and load the bag of chattings.
Really big mistake that's backfiring, and they won out, but it's way too late for that. They got to deal with the consequences now, and it might end them for good. This announcement on December 16th was the literal nail in the coffin for the Breakfast Club. So the announcement was Netflix and iHeart announced an exclusive video podcast partnership for iHeart Podcasts.
That's crazy.
Now, the announcement stated that iHeartMedia, the #1 audio company in America, and Netflix today announced an exclusive video podcasting partnership for more than 15 industry-leading original iHeart podcasts. The agreement includes all new episodes from the podcast lineup, as well as select library episodes from each show. New video podcast episodes will launch on Netflix in early 2026 in the U.S., with more markets to follow. The lineup of the podcast joining Netflix includes The Breakfast Club, hosted by Charlamagne the God, and one of the biggest broadcast radio shows in the country. My Favorite Murder, one of the most successful true crime podcasts. Grammy-nominated music star Fat Joe and Jada Kiss Joe and Jada. Dear Chelsea with Chelsea Handler. I knew the executives at iHeartMedia had no idea what they were doing, and everybody involved, including the people who had maybe a say in those conversations, didn't want to tell them, hey, don't do this, because they also wanted to get paid. But I knew they didn't know what they were doing when they included Joe and Jada in this deal. Joe and Jada just started a new podcast. Their YouTube numbers were going up. They were starting to gain momentum and steam. These absolute brain-dead executives thought the Joe and Jada podcast, that's only been out for 9 months, had enough cachet to where they could survive going to Netflix and being out of the YouTube rotation. They thought a brand new podcast with little to no cachet could survive only having one upload in a month on their YouTube channel. Bro, people have forgotten about.
They're not consistent. They're not consistent at all. And that's the thing, bro. You see, they not understand, say, okay, yeah, you guys were former rappers, bro, or whatever the case is. I don't know if you still make music. You see what I'm saying? But coming in the whole YouTube podcasting thing, bro, you can't just do this shit when you feel like, bro. One video for the month, that make no sense. Not because you have 400 and almost 500,000 subscribers, bro. That shit don't make no sense, bro.
Joe and Jada, I'm sorry to tell you guys, bro, we have forgotten about this podcast, bro. We have completely moved on to Mano and Jim Jones and them podcast. We have completely forgot about this whatsoever.
I've never seen that podcast before, bro.
This is an embarrassment. This is a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace, man. Right? It doesn't make sense. Now, the podcast that we thought had enough cachet where they could withstand this idiotic decision was The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
But no, The Breakfast Club is drowning and struggling too. And even they're losing cultural cachet. Think about it. When was the last Breakfast Club interview moment that you guys thought, oh, no, oh my. You can't name it, bro. And they only been gone for about a month. Think about it for a second, bro. They only been on Netflix for about a month. And they already drowning. Drowning so much, they got Charlamagne the God and other people doing active campaigns to get people to go to Netflix because the numbers ain't translating and ain't reflecting. The cultural impact is gone. Breakfast Club at least have enough content to where they could still upload a couple times a day still. They aren't completely drowning in terms of content not being posted, but the numbers ain't reflecting, bro. Look at 3,000.
Bro, how do you have like 6 million subscribers, bro, and only getting 3K views in a day, bro? That's crazy. That's just show how much these clips are relevant.
1,000 views in a day on a Breakfast Club interview. Right? Now, they're only posting some interview clips. Like, they're very limited. Like, the interview clips, if you look at it, they're probably no more than like 2 to 4 minutes long. I feel like they have like a strict restriction on how long the clips could be. Very restricted. But when you click on the interview clip, what you begin to see now is Charlamagne the God is doing a commercial at the end telling people to go over to Netflix. They weren't, well, no, Jess is doing this now, right? Yeah. So you got multiple people. There's multiple folks from the cast who's now doing commercials at the end of these clips, now telling people to go over to Netflix because the numbers ain't translating fast enough. They are panicking. They're losing their relevance. This is sad, bro. Look at this.
What's up? Want to catch the full episode and full interviews? Go to Netflix. Hit that remind me button so you can be notified for all the new drops.
That's hilarious. Apparently, didn't get the memo for how dire this situation was. So they had Charlamagne the God do it. Charlamagne.
What's worse than a lie is pushing people to go to Netflix to listen to what the radio show. We hate these clips. Screw Netflix. Oh my God. Why does he look like a mere barbershop movie? I'm trying to recover from a situation just like described here. Bro, why you can't obviously see in that comment sections that people really and truly don't want to go Netflix. Persons really don't want to go over to Netflix to watch this, bro. Persons are just used to, because guess what? Persons like me, I'm not always on Netflix, bro. I haven't been on Netflix in like months. So if I enjoy watching The Breakfast Club, and then now I'm just gonna have to turn on my Netflix, my TV to just watch one show when there is 99 more stuff to do on YouTube, I'm not gonna go over there, bro. That's why their views is dropping.
The guy put it into perspective. Hey, bro, like we need y'all to come to Netflix, bro. Like it's getting dire over here. And the fans let it be known, bro. Yo, we hate these clips. Screw Netflix, bro. These are 2-minute clips, bro. We don't got no use for these clips. Somebody says, what's worse than a lie is pushing people to go to Netflix to listen and watch a radio show. Why does he look? Well, okay. It's called The Breakfast Club for a reason. I want to see or hear y'all in the morning. Right now, I'm feeling like y'all should be called the Lunch Club or the Next Day Breakfast Club. You guys were my morning routine driving into work on YouTube, and now you're not.
Fox.
I'm okay with y'all being...
Bro, back in the days, I'm not gonna lie. Back in the days, me used to listen to The Breakfast Club, bro. Like when I was at work, because I had an office job one point, like back in 2017 type shit, 2016. Bro, I used to like have my fucking headphones on, just listening to what they're saying and be editing. Listen to YouTube like a radio type shit, bro. Now that shit's gone.
On Netflix, but damn, it seems like I have to wait forever for the episodes to drop. I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels this way. Okay, I'm done ranting now. I still love. Now listen, I personally, me, Puerto Flacco, I've never gone to Netflix to watch a podcast. I'm never going to. I'm not going to Netflix to watch the Breakfast Club. So I can't even tell you if what she's saying is true. But if you add on top of it being on a new platform, now there's delays. Now they're not getting the episodes as fast as they used to. Oh, y'all just asking to ruin y'all brands, bro. This is just disgusting.
Ha! YouTube, I know y'all pissed off right now. Okay, another clip, but we're on Netflix, man. Stop acting like y'all don't have motherfucking Netflix. I'm sick of y'all acting like y'all don't have Netflix. It actually...
We have it, but we just don't use that shit, bro. Just like how I have... Oh, I'm not going to say that, but we have it, but we're just not going over there.
Disgust me. If it was any other paywall, I would completely understand. Netflix been around just as long as The Breakfast Club. It's on everybody's remote controls. It's in hotel rooms. You got Netflix. Talking about, we ain't paying for Breakfast Club. You paid for Diddy Doc. You paid for Stranger Things. You paid to watch Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. You know why you paid? Because you've been paying for Netflix for the last 15 years. It's not like, Breakfast Club is on there now, so now we charging you more money to watch. Just go to the podcast section, click on the podcast section, type in Breakfast Club, and everything be right there. Donkey of the day, the full interview, whatever you're looking for, the full episode.
Oh my God, bro. Yo, I feel like they sell the fucking rights to Netflix, bro. No, this don't make no sense. Well, probably them not care, because them probably get money. Them must get money, bro. They must sell the rights to Netflix, bro.
Go do it, man. okay? It's just change. That's all. Change is good. Have a great day.
Here's what they're not understanding. The utilities of the apps aren't even lateral. It's an inconvenience. First off, Netflix ain't free. The podcasting session ain't free. You still need to pay for Netflix to watch the podcast. That's a whole lot different than the exclusive Spotify deals. You know why the Spotify deals translated so well? It's because Spotify made sure not to change the experience. You could come on Spotify and watch your favorite podcast for free, absolutely free.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't have a Spotify membership, you could listen to your favorite podcast for free and have the video for free as well. So Spotify gave you the video option and the audio option for absolutely free whatsoever. All you had to do is just download the Spotify app and you could watch it. So that's the difference between Spotify and Netflix.
Bro, and them could have do the same thing too with Netflix now, because over time, persons are gonna just get so used to being on Netflix watching that shit, bro, they wouldn't mind pay for the membership. But forcing somebody to pay for a membership to watch something that they used to watch for free, majority of persons them not gonna do it, bro, and that's what's happening now.
Netflix, right? Netflix, you got to pay to actually watch it. So that's one. Secondly, the utility ain't lateral. Think about it for a second. How do people utilize Spotify and YouTube? 90% of people who watch YouTube or listen to Spotify do it from their phones. They open up their phones, go to the app, and they listen and they watch from their phones. They are used to and accustomed to using their phones to use these apps. This is just how they do it. 90% of people who watch Netflix watch it on their TVs or maybe their laptops, right? Very few people watch Netflix from their phones, right? Most of us have TVs. Usually Netflix is an end of the day activity. Netflix is, I come home at the end of the day, I turn on the TV and I watch my Netflix before falling asleep. Or there's this big grand experience, this big grand boxing match, this big grand TV show that I got to catch us on, this huge premiere. I go to my TV and I watch it at the end of my day. The Breakfast Club and these YouTube programs were a part of our day. It was something that we woke up, we turned on, and we go about our day. People aren't used to consuming Netflix in that manner. They just not used to it. People don't put on their like favorite TV show, close the app and listen to it on their daily train ride. That's not how that works at all, right? And the reason why people were tuning into the Breakfast Club or other news programs is because of convenience. I can just go to YouTube, turn it on, blah, blah, and go about my day. That's what it brought. So the experiences on Netflix and YouTube aren't lateral. And again, it might appear as, bro, just download Netflix. No, people get used to, their routines. And understand this, people will find something else to fill the void and the gap
Facts.
faster than you could find other people to replace them. They will find somebody else to disseminate information and news to them faster than you can find a new user on Netflix to fill their void. I'm just being real with y'all. This is very, 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 very bad. And I don't know why anybody would ever agree to this. Why? Now to check again, the OG got $200 million. Shout out to Charlamagne the God, man. That ain't his fault.
He got $200 million, bro. That's correct. Me tell us I ain't get paid. Bro, me could have said, oh my God. Me know I say ain't get paid. Me know. That's why I'm saying have to get paid. 200 mil?
Not one of the executives that made that decision, right? But the big homie got $200 million. Shout out to Charlamagne the guy. So, bro, if I'm Charlamagne, I don't give a damn, bro. If y'all listen or not, I got 200 M's. I'm straight. But I'm sure the 200 M's probably has some performance stipulations, probably performance bonuses in that $200 million. So who knows, man? Now, people are taking to social media in droves to really express.
Well, he's saying that probably the contract that they signed has some performance benefits. So on top of him getting the 200 mil, probably if they up their viewership, they will get added bonuses. So they'll probably get like another few M's on top of it.
How sick and tired they are of this Netflix move, and they're not feeling this at all. One Twitter user says, seeing creators/companies abandon their primary viewers/consumer base for the bag is always a sad thing to watch. Because why the F is the Breakfast Club on Netflix? Can't even watch their interviews or news segments on YouTube anymore. I'll be real. I'm somebody who I used to watch the Breakfast Club almost on a daily basis. Once they transitioned to Netflix, I haven't even thought about it, bro. Like, I'll be real with y'all, bro. All right. Like, they just got out of my daily routine. Somebody says, why the F is the Breakfast Club on Netflix? I just spent the last 5 minutes yelling at the TV. Breakfast Club going onto Netflix is like closing down an important community center. The comments, the jokes, the community, all gone. That was history.
Bro, Fox, bro, like, that's crazy. Cause enough time, watch YouTube on your laptop or whatever, or on your phone. I'm going to the comment section, bro. While I'm watching that shit, I'm reading the comments. You can't do that shit on Netflix, bro.
Yeah, the comment section was a part of it as well. I don't feel like Netflix got a comment section for podcasting, right? They kind of underestimate routine or exactly why people are coming to watch. I feel like,
or they thought that there is such a big name that persons will follow them wherever they go. They thought that they could be just like, oh, come to Netflix, and everybody was just gonna leave and go to Netflix.
that's what they truly underestimated.
That's what they
a lot of us, when we watch YouTube videos, the first thing we do is go to the comment section. That person is right. They took away that from the experience as well. 2 questions. Why is the Breakfast Club on Netflix? Who is keeping them in business? The Breakfast Club Netflix deal really isn't working for the average listener. That's a fact. I hate that the Breakfast Club moved most of their content to Netflix. People don't like this, bro, at all. I don't like how the Breakfast Club is on Netflix. That's another one. The Breakfast Club on Netflix is not fully on YouTube. It's such a mistake. I get it. They got to check for it, but at what cost? Listen, man, the cost is going to be their cultural relevancy. The cost is going to be their viewership. People ain't going for this, right? And you shouldn't go for it, bro. It's
probably they feel like they can build back the audience. Probably didn't feel like, oh, they lose 10 followers or 10 audience and they can get back 10 viewers, bro. And it's not like that, and it's going to take a long time, bro. It's going to take a long time. But chat, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like I always say, soon on our next video, soon forward.